Panasonic GH5 is a mirrorless camera which, by the amount of advanced video recording option, is more of a video camera than photographer's still camera. And Panasonic is not hiding that. The predecessor GH4 was already very popular for video production, and GH5 is about to set new standards for video recording. Video recording on GH4 is the main selling point of this camera. Besides the Canon 1DX Mark II, which costs 2 or 3 times more than this camera, this is the only device that can record 4K video at 60 frames per second inside the camera on a memory card. This is also the only camera which supports hot swap of memory cards. That means you can record the video on one card and then, while still recording, remove the second card. I need to point out this is probably the only camera on the market which has video recording length removed from the camera. Most cameras will stop video recording at 29 minutes, but GH5 will continue recording as long as you have a fresh battery and enough memory card. So in theory, if you connect this camera on a power source, you can record infinitely. Video quality is first grade. All the details, colors and smoothness of video at 60 frames per second is phenomenal. In low light, this camera gives great results up to ISO 3200, but beyond that there is too much noise in video recordings. If low light is important to you, I think you are better off with Sony Alpha 7, which has full frame sensor. This camera has a built-in image stabilization on the sensor moves, and also this lens has optical stabilization inside the lens. When you combine these two types of stabilization, you can get completely steady image on maximum 400 millimeters zoom. That's 800 millimeters equivalent. I will now record a video handheld to show you how good this stabilization is. As you can see, this is perfectly still regarding the fact it is on 800 millimeters equivalent. There is no other camera that can produce a result as good as this one. If you think there is, please let me know. The best thing about this LCD is the articulation, which can be articulated all the way to the front, so I can see myself while I am filming, which is great for YouTube videos or video logs. A huge amount of advanced video recording features are built in. Everything is inside. Zebra, peaking, log profiles and so on. I will only say this is the only camera on the market which offers this attachment, which has 2 XLR inputs and offers audio recording up to 96 kHz 24-bit, which goes deep into professional territory. A function important for recording video is a focus pull, which is very well executed on Panasonic GH5. You can preset up to 3 focus points and then move focus from one to another as you wish. Having all this in mind, I can say this camera is not for amateur use. Yes, it has full automatic shooting mode, but to master this camera completely and get the best possible photo and video results from it, you need to have some certain of knowledge about video production and the will to learn how to use all the functions in this camera.